Alright guys, well we've had a couple of questions about doing a follow the leader to a new changed interval of a form. Typically you're just able to use the follow the leader after you've created a form. However, sometimes that's just not really possible because the forms that you've created are not lining up with the existing form you'd like to follow the leader from. A prime example is one that Kevin had sent. Right now, this is the transition that he's working for, and he wants to do a follow the leader from those C-type shapes to an arc. And typically, when you're going to do that, you would want to go ahead and select the performers like this, go to your follow the leader, and try to do that, and create the follow the leader. However, this is not giving us an effect that we would like. So in order to get the effect that we're wanting, we actually have to do a couple of different transitional things. First, I'm going to move these performers into a position that I can actually do a fluid follow the leader. I'm going to use our push tool here, and I'm just going to shift everybody down like so. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. I'm going to choose to leave a break in this currently, because we're going to be redoing everything. You may have to move these individually in order to get a smooth transition, so let's take this one by one. Alright, so I've got that lined up pretty nicely. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to now use my follow the leader tool to create our transition. This will create a nice fluid transition here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and accept that. That is the transition that I'm wanting. I'm going to leave a break here still. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my push tool, and I'm going to use my compound move. And what that's going to do is it's going to take that same transition that we've created with the follow the leader tool, and I'm going to be able to shift it now. Alright, so now I've shifted this back into place where I wanted it to be, and now I've been able to create the transition that I was wanting. I've got my follow leader style maneuver going down to my arcs, where I don't have to continue through the exact form as I had previously. So go ahead and accept that. And this is the point where I'm going to create bridges from where I just created. So from set 2 to set 3, since we've created the transition now, I'm going to go ahead and choose to bridge. And that's now going to bridge the transitions from the previous location. Alright, let's go ahead and just repeat that for our other 4 segments. We're going to go ahead and create a follow the leader, and then we're going to use our push tool, compound maneuver, and push it back into position. And bridge our changes. Going to move my positions a little closer to where I want that transition to create. Do our follow the leader. And do our compound push. Bridge our changes for the finalization. Again, we're going to put our performers in a good location here to do our follow the leader. At this point, I need to switch my leaders. As you see here, it's going to create the transition. And our final compound maneuver. And accept, bridging, and now we have our compound follow the leader shifting into our arcs with changing intervals.